I'm talking about it is done. What exactly does that mean? So when you decide something that you want, I'm going to give you some pointers as well to really get to that position of it is done. So bear in mind that as soon as you desire something, it is created. It pretty much jumps onto your reality line. You could say that you shift into the reality where it is. And I used to say that, and I sometimes think that, but I do quite like to think, okay, it's there now. It's in my reality line, already there, because the universe has heard that and gone, oh, okay, right, there you go. It's there. It could be just here. It could be on a bit further. We don't know. So that's how we start when we want to manifest something, bring something into our lives. We desire it. The best possible way is to have the feeling of it as we desire it, the wish for it, that, oh, wouldn't that be great? And then to just leave it alone, because it's not our job to work out how it's going to come. So if you enjoy affirmations, which I'm kind of into a little bit more now than I used to be, emotionless affirmations, there's a video about those, which I will link to actually down below. And if I want to say them, I will. And I have found myself saying them sort of daily, really, but more out of sort of habit now. And I just quite like it. It feels nice. I don't even really think about the words that I'm saying at all, but you don't have to. You don't have to do anything at all, because it is not your job now to work out how this is going to come. And if you try too hard to manifest something, to make it so, to bring it into your reality, you'll just push it further down the line. So we don't want to do that. So we get clarity. It's really important to get clarity. What do I want? And a really good way of doing this, if you're not sure, let's say it's a career thing, you think, well, I don't know exactly what I want to do, or it's a promotion, but I don't exactly know what I want that promotion to be. If it's a person, I want this person in my life, but do I? Because I kind of like this person too. If you're a little bit fuzzy, that makes manifestation quite difficult, because I mean, it doesn't, the universe is still reading whatever you're feeling, but it's giving you back that fuzziness. So if you find that you're a little bit fuzzy over the terms, you know exactly what you want, look at the feeling. How do I want to feel? So let's say you don't know what person you want to be with. Okay, I want to be with somebody that makes me feel loved, valued, respected, is fun to be around. And always add in, when it's a person, just always do this, because I've spoken to people in the past where we've worked in this and we've left out chemistry. I want there to be chemistry. Chemistry is hugely important. You can have this person come in your life and you can then go to me, oh, they're amazing on paper, they're just absolutely perfect, but there's just something missing. It's the chemistry. So always add in chemistry, really important. You know how important chemistry is, don't you? So things like that, the clarity is, how do I want to feel? So, okay, I don't know what career I want, but how do I want this new career, whatever this is, to make me feel, okay, I want to get up in the morning and feel motivated. I want to feel good about going to work or starting work if I'm working for myself. And I want to feel a positive momentum around whatever it is I'm doing. So look at how you want whatever it is to make you feel, if you feel fuzzy around you don't really have clarity of intention as such. Okay, that's the hugely important thing at the beginning. The rest is not important. There's nothing for you to actually do in the in-between stage. You can if you want to, if it makes you feel good, if you enjoy doing things, or if you're doing it without a trying energy. There's no trying energy. That's what we're looking at cutting out here. You do not try to manifest. You do not try to bring that thing into your life. You only do things if they feel good, if you like doing them, because all they're doing then is aiding you towards that. They're guiding you towards that manifestation, because they are guiding you towards the energy, the required energy. But equally, you could just be going off, enjoying life, doing all the other stuff that you like doing, and then it would show up equally as quickly. You don't have to be guided towards that energy, because you've already created that energy by feeling the desire for what it is that you want. So it's already there, it's already on your timeline. The way we stuff things up and make things take forever is we feel the lack of it, we feel we don't have, we feel the frustration and all of that. And just imagine that as a frequency. Your frequency of frustration is going out to the universe, so the universe has to deliver you back more frustration. So that means you not getting what you want. So that is what holds things off. Nothing else holds things off. If you just thought to yourself, look, all I need to do is let this happen now. I have done my bit. I've got clarity. If I haven't got it on exactly what I want, I've got it on my feelings. I don't need to do anything else. I'm only going to do things if I feel like doing it, if it feels good to do it, or if it just feels okay, if it feels neutral, I'm going to take some action, but actually I don't have to. If there is action required, if the universe decides that there is action required and it gives you some action, it's only ever going to be something that you feel comfortable with. This is the key takeaway from this. if you take some action and you feel resistant and you feel uncomfortable and you don't like what you're doing, that is not inspired action. I did this actually last week, and I took some action over something, and I could feel this resistance here. I didn't like it, but I thought, well, logically, if I do it, this is going to happen. And it didn't happen. Because of course it didn't, because I'm feeling that resistance and I'm not liking what I'm doing. It doesn't feel right. So I thought, and I just kind of smiled to myself and I thought, God, you've been doing it all these years and you still do something like that. You know, we're human, we all make mistakes. So I just stopped and re-evaluated. It was a business thing, so re-evaluated it, which I have done, and I feel completely different about it now, completely motivated, completely optimistic. It's nothing to do with this, but it's to do with the other part of my life, which is a business thing, which is a digital marketing thing. And I was cutting that out of my life completely, but I have changed my mind because I like doing various different things. And I like the certainty of that, as in, if I tell somebody to do A, B, and C, they are going to get this result. They're going to get D for sure. I know that because I've got experience in it. With this, you can't do that because you don't know how people are feeling. So I've taken it back to a little bit of certainty in business. So splitting my attention a bit over different things, which is what I would also suggest that you do. If you're do you know what? I heard a really good saying at the weekend. I went to the Lawn Tennis Association charity dinner. I was invited there. There was a company that we work with. They were like the VIPs, so we were invited there. We didn't pay for it or anything. And it was very nice. And we had a 3-course meal. And a guy got up there who was having a Lifetime Achievement Award, and he said, and also one more thing that I manifested, going to Wimbledon this year, going to the quarterfinals of Wimbledon, and that was a manifestation, and that's pretty huge. Anyway, I was just talking about tennis, so it made me think about that. Anyway, so he got up and he said, your focus is your determination minus distraction. And he was talking about tennis, but it just hit me. I thought, yeah, that's a really good way to describe it. Your focus minus distraction. So you decide what you want, and that becomes your focus in the moment. That is what I want. That is what I want, that is what I'm having, that is what I'm going to let the universe deliver to me. That's your focus. Don't have to keep focusing on it. You know, that is your focus in the moment. And then minus the distraction. So your distraction is what you consider to be circumstances that keep popping up in your mind, the feeling of not having it, the feeling of where is it. That is what needs to either significantly lessen, so to below 50%, so that you're balanced. It doesn't need to go completely. So you have to notice that. You have to become consciously aware of what is going on inside of you. So if you want this, it's there on your timeline. Don't keep shoving it further down by trying to work out if there is this secret way that you can uncover that will get you there quicker, because there is no secret way. The secret is no distraction or very little distraction, or a great balance, so that you're majority of the time you're not distracted by all of the surrounding stuff going on. So clarity is hugely important, and then leaving it alone and letting it happen, because it will happen. I just think about the things that I've left alone completely, the huge things that would seem impossible that have come pretty damn quickly. So leaving it alone is key, and leaving it alone does not mean just not taking any action, but keep watching videos and keep reading with the thought in mind, how can I get this, how can I get this? That's not leaving it alone. Leaving it alone is going, I really totally need to leave this to something that I don't understand. Okay, well, why not? I'm not getting it now anyway. It's not in my life now anyway, so how can I lose by doing this? It's the brain. The mind wants to control. The mind, it's an ego thing, and the thought of letting go of control to something it doesn't understand. It's like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Don't be ridiculous. You'll never get it if you do that. That's like saying you don't want it anymore. It will tell you all of these things, but it isn't true. It does not speak the truth. Okay, I hope this video was useful. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, I'd love for you to do that.